Hey guys, welcome back for 2026. It's been a long time between posts. I thought it was about time to give you guys another update on where we're up with the Ute. So apologies for those that have been following along. It's been few and far between updates, but have been making some progress. So I thought new year, time for a new update and fill you in and let you know how we're going. So I'll run you through in a second just all the little bits and pieces I've been doing, but they are small things. But they all add up and hopefully means that we'll get the Ute done soon. My aim is to have all the bodywork on the Ute finished by end of January is the plan. So we're, I think, around the 4th or 5th of January at the moment. So another 20-30 days in between working full time. We'll see if we can get it all done. So let me run you through and show you exactly where we're up to. So first thing you might notice is we've got a tailgate on there now. Ended up buying a brand new tailgate for it because it's just going to be easier than fixing the dents and rust in the ones that I had. So you can see that just wrapped aligned the inside of it, which just matches the Ute tray as well. Just need to finish off the bolts there, which are still in white. Put on some new cables as well, just these cables here. The other ones are a bit frayed and that, so I thought I might as well do that. Just connected up the latch. And you might notice as well we've got new stainless steel screws in there as well. The other ones were fine. I would have had to paint them, and I thought the stainless steel ones would probably hold up a little bit better as well. And just need to touch up the nuts that hold that top bit on as well. So and just haven't painted the actual latch yet, but that'll be done soon. So then I'll just close that over, just bear with me a second. And so if I step back, you'll see the outside has been painted. I haven't buffed it or anything yet. The top rail I've sanded down, so that's not so shiny at the moment, ready to buff. And we've also done the two bumperettes and these ones here. And new reflectors in the bumperettes. Painted the hinge as well. I was doing the tailgate and the little cover that goes over the bolt that bolts that bumperette on as well. And same deal on this side. I've painted the cover that goes over that bolt as well, but just haven't actually bolted it back on. But starting to look a lot neater, that's for sure. And it is just a standard Alaskan white, I think it's called, for this model, and just done in 2 packs. So inside the tray, we've got I should say while we're here, just these end corner caps. I bought 2 second-hand ones because mine were cracked. So I've done those 2 and this one over here as well. When I painted this one, I got a little bit of a run in it, if you can pick that up there, so I need to sand that out as well at some point. And then the tub rails, so both the left and right hand side rails are done, and same deal with the stainless steel hex screws that have gone in there. Also on all these inspection plates, they've normally just got a self-tapping screw that holds them in. So we've got one there, one up the front, and one on that side, and one down here as well. So, and just these 2 little covers that go over your shock mounts as well. So you'll see they've got stainless steel hex screws in them now as well. So to put those in, I've put a riv nut in behind there as well so the screws screw in. The main reason for that is, one, just like the look of it better, it looks a bit neater to me. But secondly, the self-tapping screws, the heads were half ripped out of them and they were a real bitch to get in and out. So having the hex nuts on there should make that a bit easier. You'll notice a couple of white spots in the tray. That's where I think when I painted the Raptor liner on, I had a little bit of water sitting in there. So I'll just need to touch those up at some point as well. We've got the fuel tank cover just resting in there at the moment. So I've bought some hinges, and the plan is to put the hinges on it and some gas struts, so that I can open it up and use the storage next to the petrol tank as well. So that's probably it for the tray and the tub mouldings and that, but you can start to see it's starting to come together a little bit. You can see a few cobwebs and that sitting on the wheels because it has been sitting for a while. We'll take you down the back of the yard here, and just bear with me as I walk over there and show you where we're up to with other things as well. So in my pile of parts and scrap metal here, you can see I've got the old tub rails just sitting up against the wall there, covered in rust. So what I didn't say is I did cut off the hooks, the tie down hooks of them, just to make it a little bit neater as well, and welded up a couple of holes in the top of them because they had studs along them. I just welded up the holes, and there's the old tailgates as well, and these are the cables that I've replaced. So over here, it's the front bumper's the next main thing I've been working on. So I don't recommend doing it the way I did it, which was sanded it all back, wet sanded it all back with a 240. Oh, g'day mate, say hello to the neighbour's dog. Sorry about that. So yeah, wet sanded it all down with a 240 grit, wet and dry to get rid of all the paint. Got a couple of little tiny bits left on it just to clean up just around those mounting points, so I'll do that in the next day or so. And then there was a couple of harder bits where I couldn't get to sand them down, so I used some chemical paint stripper on those. And then that'll be ready to put down a little bit of adherence promoter and prime, fill a couple of little scratches in it, and then I've ordered, and just waiting for them to arrive in post, the SS fog lamp bezels, I think they're called, that go in each side of those. So they're on their way, and I assume I'll just have to cut out a section here and then silicone those in. And you'll notice I've got just a SS lip, bottom lip sitting on there at the moment, so that's a fiberglass replica one. Can't actually remember where I bought it, but expensive little thing. But I think they make the car look a whole lot better, so looking forward to getting that one finished painted. So that's just been primed, ready to go. Over here, also been busy on these, where originally I was going to put some Statesman side skirts on it. After fiddling around with them for a little bit, you've got to resize them to make them fit. And I bought 2 different sets with the intention to cut and plastic weld them together. Then I found a set of these come up for sale, which are the actual SS Ute ones that fit perfectly. So they were burgundy, so we sanded the paint off. It was off of I think a 50th anniversary VS Ute, but same side skirts as the SS. So sanded those down, same process, 240 grit wet and dry to get all the paint off, then plastic prime or adhesion promoter and some 2-pack primer, and then 2-pack Alaskan white over the top. So that's off the gun and been sitting in the shed for a few weeks collecting dust, so still need to buff those. And then over in this corner, I've got 2 front guards. So I ended up painting these one because they had a dent in one of them, which was my own fault because I dropped the guard and put a dent in the front here, and which you can't see anymore. So that's come up pretty good. And then on the other one here, or was it this one? I can't remember. The passenger side one. It was this one here, passenger side. If I lift it up. No, I must have the wrong one. There we go. That was where the aerial previously came out, so I've just patched that up, welded that up, and you can see my dodgy welds there as well. Again, just got a couple of little runs in these because I had a bit of extra paint in the gun, and of course if you've got a bit of paint in the gun you may as well finish off squirting it and then put too much on. Got a couple of runs, so just have to sand and buff those before putting them on. So next steps is get this front bumper done. Then once I've done that, then I'll be able to actually start putting it all back together. So hopefully it won't be too much longer. As I said, end of January is the plan, so that probably means end of February, but we'll see how we go. Sorry about that, guys. Just took a little pause in the recording there. The neighbour's losing his mind a little bit. Must have had a tough day. Anyway, that's probably all the updates I've got for you for this episode. So next steps is, as I said, get the front bumper all done. Then I can start bolting everything back together, front cars, front bumper, side skirts, a couple of little things to tidy up in the tray, and then those B-pillar covers, I'll end up repainting those as well and just touching up a few little bits and pieces. And that'll probably be it for the exterior for the time being anyway, and then I'll start focusing on the interior. And for the interior, guys, you guys might be able to help me out. I'm looking for a trimmer in South Australia to redo the SS seats. I want to do them in a totally different trim. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know what you think, because I'm not quite sure who to go with here. It's been years since I've had something trimmed. The place I did use previously has since closed down, so keen to get those done. I've ordered the carpet, which will just be a black carpet. You might notice that all the insulation's off the floor as well, so we use dry ice pellets to break all of that bitumen up and crack that off. So I've got some new insulation to go in, carpet to go in, new seat belts. I want to get the seats trimmed. The headliner I'll probably just do myself because it's got that typical sag as well. I've got a new steering wheel, take it back to its era, and then not sure what I'm going to do on stereo wires, but I'll upgrade that as well. And you can see the dash is black, so I'll match the door trims black to that too. But that's probably it, guys. A wrap for now. So thanks for tuning in. Try and get you an episode out at the end of January to show you where I've got up to with all the rest of it. Hopefully the heat here doesn't impact me too much, because I've got 40 plus degrees coming up later this week. So we'll see how we go. All right. Cheers, guys. Thanks.